Can you not surround me?
But you're in my workplace.
But I'm filming from public.
No, you're in my workplace.
Okay, but there's no need to stand so close.
Stand back. But you're in my workplace.
So this is an intimidation tactic?
No, it's not. You're in my workplace.
Why are you standing so close? Is there not COVID? Should we not have 2 meters distance?
You should, yeah.
Well, you're coming up to me.
No, this is my workplace.
All original footage belongs to Coley Burks, recognized as one of the respected figures in UK auditing.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I'm just making a video.
Yeah, you can't record a Garda station. It's an offence.
Oh. Is it an offence?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Can you
Sorry.
stop recording?
Why? I thought I could. Can you get your hand off me?
What's your name?
Am I required to give my name?
Yes.
I thought you can film from public.
You're committing an offence here.
What
Recording
offence?
a Garda station.
What
Recording
offence?
a Garda station.
What's the offence?
It's an offence to record a Garda station.
It's not an offence.
Yes, it is.
I've done my research. I'm sure it's not an offence.
It is.
What offence is it?
What's this in relation to anyway?
It's just a video matter of public interest. Can you just relax a bit?
What's
There was
that?
no need to like touch me and stuff. Like we can have a conversation. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, there's my number there now.
What's your own name?
I'm not required to give any names. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence.
It's an offence to record a Garda
What offence is it? Look, I'm not trying to be difficult. I came to the front office and told you what I was doing. We didn't seem to have any issues. He's just come up to me, tried to grab me. I understand you got the section 24 power, but that's only if I've contravened any other section of the Public Order Act. Do you mind identifying yourself? And your name?
There's my number.
He was very aggressive, very hostile. No need for that. Pick it back up.
What's this in relation anyway, the video?
It's just a video for matters of public interest, as I explained at the counter. So what's going to happen now?
The moment this interaction starts, the tone shifts fast. What begins as a simple hello turns into a questionable claim about filming being an offense. The officer confidently states it like it's law. But here's the catch. Recording from a public space is not a criminal offense in the UK, even if it involves police stations or government buildings. The auditor immediately pushes back, calmly asking for clarification. What offense is it? And just like that, the officer's legal footing starts to wobble. Instead of providing a clear legal basis, the response gets vague and defensive. Then comes the classic ID moment. The officer demands a name, but legally, you're only required to provide your details if you're suspected of committing an actual offense. Since no offense has been clearly stated, that demand doesn't hold water. The auditor even references Section 24 powers, showing he actually knows the law better than the person enforcing it. And notice the behavior. Instead of calmly explaining, the officer gets physical, trying to grab the camera. That's where the power dynamic flips. The auditor stays composed, keeps the camera rolling, and forces the conversation back to facts. This is a textbook example of how misinformation and overconfidence can collide with someone who actually understands their rights.
Morning.
Yeah.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm just making a video.
Of what?
The Garda station,
For what purpose?
the matters of public interest.
Public interest for what?
The public are interested in videos like this.
And for what though? Like, is it you're recording official? You're not allowed to record official vehicles.
I'm filming from
I'm
filming from public.
saying to you, you're not allowed to record.
Is there an
official
offence?
Yeah, you're recording Garda vehicle reg numbers coming in and out. Do you know what I mean? There's also code to the gate there.
It's
You know what I mean?
your
So
job. It's your
what are you
job to
actually
secure it.
recording for?
Just making a video.
For what though? Public interest for what?
People want to see this. Morning.
What do they want to see? Guards
Just want
coming
to see
in and out.
videos like this.
You're recording official vehicles coming in and out of a
I'm
secure
not
area.
filming official
Yeah,
vehicles.
it is official.
Where are
It's
you from,
official
sir?
marked.
From here.
From where here? I didn't
Is
give
it
you permission.
relevant?
I didn't give you permission to record me.
I don't need your permission. I'm filming from public.
You do need
Alright,
your permission
okay.
to record.
What country are you from?
So it's irrelevant.
No, it is relevant.
Why?
For visa stats.
Do you think that I've entered the country illegally?
Where are you from?
It's not relevant.
It's a question.
Okay, and I've answered the question.
What's your answer?
I don't believe I'm entitled to answer. I don't think it's relevant to
You
what
are
I'm
in a
doing.
public place and you're being asked a question.
Okay. Am I required by law to answer the question?
Yeah, you are.
What law am I obliged?
Sorry?
Which law obligates me to answer?
Oh, where are you from?
Doesn't matter.
Sorry?
Doesn't matter. Do you suspect that I've entered illegally?
Sorry?
Do you suspect that I've entered the country illegally?
Sorry?
Do you suspect?
I can't hear you.
Do you suspect that I've entered the country illegally?
Which country?
Ireland.
Ireland. Are you from Ireland?
Perhaps.
Sorry?
Perhaps.
Well, can I see some identification?
No, I don't have any ID.
You don't?
No.
Right. Okay.
Right from the morning hello, this exchange takes a sharp turn from casual to confrontational. The officer seems confused, even suspicious, about why someone would film outside, asking repeatedly, for what? Public interest for us? It's as if the concept of filming matters of public interest is completely foreign to them. Then comes the familiar line, you're not allowed to record official vehicles. But here's the legal truth. Filming from a public space is 100% lawful, even if it captures government buildings, official cars, or staff movement. It's not about permission, it's about lawful access. The officer tries to frame it as a security issue, mentioning codes and vehicle ranges. But instead of explaining their security protocols, they start grilling the auditor personally. Where are you from? Do you have ID? Did you enter the country illegally? It's a bizarre pivot, almost like they're fishing for a legal hook that doesn't exist. The auditor, on the other hand, stays laser-focused. He calmly asks, which law obligates me to answer that? And the officer has no clear response. The awkward Ireland, perhaps, moment exposes just how shaky their line of questioning really is. What started as a basic filming scenario has turned into an interrogation with no legal foundation, and the auditor's composed, rights-aware approach highlights that imbalance perfectly.
You don't have any ID on your person whatsoever?
None.
None. Okay. You know, you need to be able to tell us who you are and where you're from.
I don't have to.
Sorry?
I don't have to.
Says who?
It's my obligation not to.
In what country?
Under section 43 of the Irish Constitution, I have the right to assemble here.
Sorry?
Section 43, or Article 43.
No, we have sections. We don't have articles. They have articles in the UK.
Okay, well, the Irish
I think
Constitution.
you're mixing your countries up, maybe.
I'm not mixing my countries up, but I have the right
Might
to
be.
assembly. Section 6, subsection 1. I have the right to assemble here. I'm just doing some filming. There's nothing more to it than that. I am allowed.
You're not allowed.
I've done my
It's a
research. I wouldn't be
you clearly
irresponsible.
haven't. Do you know what I mean? You're
I
mixing
have.
up what country
So
as
what-
well. You're
what,
articles in your section. You're not allowed. Okay?
Excuse me?
Have your press credentials.
I don't have any press credentials.
No credentials. You're no.
I don't need any credentials. I'm a member of the public,
You're
filming from
reporting
public.
Official Garda vehicle.
It's not an
This
offence
is
to do
actually-
so.
Yeah, this actually is. This belongs to the station. Do you know what I mean? So you're not actually
Okay.
allowed.
What
to
information could I pull from that registration?
You can. Do you know what I mean? It's not allowed. It's prohibited.
I don't think it is. I've done my research. I wouldn't be irresponsible. I have.
Well. So I'm giving you an order now to leave the area, please. You're
What's
not
that,
allowed
under
to film me. You
section
do not have
8?
my permission. You do not have my permission to film me. You
I
do
don't
not
need
have my-
anyone's
because
permission.
You do actually.
So you're
actually
ordering me
fine,
under
you do.
section 8 of the
I'm
Public Order
ordering
Act?
you, you're not allowed. Record.
Just Public Order Act.
Yeah, so section 8. Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act?
Sorry?
Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act for you to give me a directive under section 8?
You've been informed.
Yes, but on what basis?
Give your name and address as well. That's section 24.
Yeah, but I haven't contravened any
I'm
section
saying
of the
you're-
Public Order
you're
Act.
refusing to give that. You have no ID.
I haven't committed any
You
offences, have
have no
I?
ID, on you whatsoever.
I don't need any ID.
You're saying you won't even give your details, and then you're filming it.
Can you not surround me, please?
No.
Can you not surround me, please? I'm feeling very intimidated.
Sorry?
Can you not surround me?
But you're in my workplace.
But I'm filming from public.
No, you're in my workplace. This
Okay,
is
but
my
there's
workplace.
no
So if
need
you
to
want
stand so
back.
close.
Stand back. But you're in my workplace.
So this is an intimidation tactic.
No, it's not. You're in my workplace.
Why are you standing so close? Is there
I'm
not
in my
COVID?
workplace.
Should we not have 2 meters distance?
You should, yeah.
Well, you're coming up to me.
No, this is my workplace.
His part of the exchange turns into a full-on legal sparring match, and it's honestly fascinating to watch. It starts when the officer asks for ID, and the auditor firmly replies, I don't have to. That's correct. In the UK and Ireland, unless you're being detained under specific legal grounds like Section 43 of the Terrorism Act in the UK, you are not obligated to carry or present ID. The officer tries to cite Section 43, then fumbles between section and article, and even mixes up countries, a clear sign they're reaching for legal footing they don't fully understand. Meanwhile, the auditor confidently cites the right to assemble, referencing legal provisions he's clearly studied beforehand. He's not just quoting random phrases. He's asserting that his filming is lawful, peaceful, and constitutionally protected. Then comes the next power move. The officer attempts to issue a Section 8 order, which under the Public Order Act allows officers to give lawful directions to prevent disorder. But the auditor calmly asks the key question most people don't think to ask: have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act for you to give me a directive under Section 8? And the officer can't give a solid answer. Things get tense when they begin closing in around him, and he pushes back on the intimidation. Can you not surround me, please? Even then, he maintains composure, pointing out the clear legal and spatial boundaries. He's on public land, filming lawfully, and their proximity serves no purpose other than pressure. This moment perfectly shows how knowing your rights turns the power dynamic around, even when multiple officers are trying to box you in. Here's a question for you. If you were in this situation, would you stand your ground like this auditor, or comply to de-escalate?
Okay, I understand that. I'm not
Yeah, you're in his
I'm not
workplace.
causing a problem. I'm not causing an issue. Can you not stand so close? Look how close this guy's standing.
You're my workplace.
Alright. Can you have a word with, like, I don't feel like there's any need for this. Like, I've communicated, I've explained what I'm doing.
You haven't explained. You said public interest.
With all
You
due
haven't
respect, I
given
don't
any-
need to
any
I don't.
explanation whatsoever.
Excuse me? I'm just making a video.
For what?
People are interested in seeing these videos.
Seeing what? The patrol cars driving in.
No, they want to see. They want to see how the authorities react to people filming from public, and they want to see the authorities respect their rights.
You can't even give a genuine reason, an explanation why you're recording.
I don't need to have a reason or an explanation.
You're filming us, and you have absolutely no explanation for what.
I do have an explanation.
You don't have an explanation.
I do.
You don't.
Rest assured.
I told you I don't want to be on foot.
Well, you're
I have a
welcome.
right
You're
to
welcome
do
to.
that. You're in our workplace.
I'm not in your
100%.
workplace.
You are. This is
I'm
our
in a
workplace.
public place.
No, it's not. This is our workplace.
So this isn't a public
This
place.
is our workplace. All this is. This is part.
I'm aware, but it can be filmed from public.
No, it can't. I said to you, you can't even give a proper explanation.
There is a proper explanation.
You're not.
Matters of public interest. The
Of
public
what?
are interested to see how their tax money is being spent. Interactions between the public and the authorities.
You can't even tell us where you're from, so we don't even know.
I
if
don't
you're a
need to. I
taxpayer.
don't need to tell you.
So why are you saying you're doing it on behalf of the taxpayers when you can't prove you're a taxpayer?
I don't need to prove I'm a taxpayer. What about
You're a
other
hypocrite.
taxpayers?
You're a hypocrite.
Okay, let's reserve our opinions. Like, you're in
Well,
uniform, you're at
You
work.
prove it and not have a discussion with you, but at the moment you're just a hypocrite.
Okay, I'll be a hypocrite. Why are you standing so close, bro? There's no need for this.
I know you're bro.
I'm not your. Alright.
I'm just curious. I like your phone, you see.
You're trying to intimidate me. Can you tell him to pack it in? Like, there's no need. Excuse me? Excuse me? Why do I need to stop recording? I'm just expressing my right to film from public. This is very unprofessional behavior.
This part of the footage is a masterclass in composure versus pressure tactics. The auditor starts by calmly pointing out the obvious. Officers are standing way too close. His tone isn't aggressive. It's measured. Look how close this guy's standing. It's a subtle but powerful move. By narrating the situation out loud, he's shifting the spotlight onto their behavior, not his. Then he explains his purpose again. Clearly and logically, they want to see how the authorities react to people filming from public, and they want to see the authorities respect their rights. This is the essence of auditing: transparency, accountability, and testing how well officials uphold the law. But instead of addressing that point, the officers pivot to personal attacks, questioning his motives, his taxpayer status, and calling him a hypocrite. It's a classic deflection move when legal justification is thin. Despite that, the auditor refuses to take the bait. Even when they close in on him physically, he doesn't lash out. He simply calls out the intimidation. Standing so close, bro, there's no need for this. The contrast is striking. The auditor is calm, fact-based, and focused, while the officers come off as defensive and emotional. And when one officer tries to make it personal again, he brings the focus back to rights. Why do I need to stop recording? I'm just expressing my right to film from public. This moment exposes how professionalism shows under pressure. Instead of articulating clear legal grounds, the officers resort to crowding, name-calling, and vague statements, and it's all on camera. Here's a question for you. Who do you think handled themselves better in this interaction? The officers or the auditor?
Excuse me?
There's private cars as well in there. You have no right to record our private cars.
They're not exempt from being filmed.
No, yeah, they are.
They're not.
You have no regard. There's a security issue around it. You have no right to record.
Okay, well, rest assured, I haven't got.
You have no right to record private vehicles.
Actually, if they're in public or anything I can see from public,
place.
but I can
That's
film them
private.
from public.
No, it's a private area. You're not allowed to record private Garda vehicles. There's a national security with regards to it.
Insecurity in regards to what?
Because they're guards' private vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, well, they are. Well, what did you think they were?
Excuse me? I have done my homework, but I can film anything from public. This is very unprofessional.
No, it's not. You're recording me. I can record you.
But this whole trying to surround me, intimidate me, like...
He's allowed to record you. You're in a public place.
You seem quite reasonable. I'd rather speak with you. Like, you two, I don't know, like,
You two what?
what's going on, like...
You were asked a question why you're recording.
They're right. Recording Garda vehicles.
And private.
Okay, is it an offence?
To record private vehicles.
I haven't been able to make out any private
No,
vehicles.
really. Who are we going by? You saying that?
But regardless, they can be filmed.
Sorry, it's safety as well.
And your CCTV cameras
It's
film
safety.
everyone's private cars.
It's safety.
Okay, I'm not
Okay?
here to...
So we're working in it like for security and safety. Okay, so there is an issue around recording our private vehicles and our reg numbers. Do you know what I mean? We don't know what purpose you're going to be using this for. Exactly.
Just for my own recreation.
No, for what? We have an issue with regards to that. I have an issue with my...
It's not a security risk.
It is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Who? Says you. It's a complete stranger who won't give over any of your information.
I don't need to give over my information.
Oh, we know.
I'm expressing
God knows
my rights.
what you're linked to. Do you know what I mean? So my point is,
Linked to what?
I don't want my personal vehicle reg being anywhere.
It's not going to be
You
anywhere,
don't
don't
have my
worry.
authority. Yeah, I have what? A stranger's word for that. You
Okay, well, you have to go on based on what you know. Not everyone is...
everything. You don't have a right.
I'm not a
to fill in
criminal,
my-
like, you can't just suspect
Did
me.
I say you were? But we don't know who you are.
This section is where the national security card comes out, and it's used more like a bluff than a legal basis. The officer claims they're not exempt from being filmed. Oh yeah, they are. There's a security issue, but when pressed, the reasoning gets shaky fast. They bring up private vehicles, national security, and safety, but none of it is backed by an actual legal restriction. The auditor's response is razor sharp. I have done my homework. I can film anything from public. This is very unprofessional. And he's right. In the UK, filming from a public place, even if it includes private vehicles, is not inherently illegal. The officers seem to confuse not liking it with it's against the law. Then comes a fascinating dynamic. One officer seems more reasonable, trying to have a conversation, while others lean on vague security excuses. Auditor calmly explains that CCTV cameras record private vehicles daily, so why is his camera suddenly a security risk? The turning point is when they say, "Who says you?" A complete stranger who won't give over any of your information. This exposes the real issue: control. They're uncomfortable because they don't know who he is, not because he's actually breaking any law. He counters perfectly. I don't need to give over my information. I'm expressing my rights. This part highlights a classic clash: public rights versus institutional discomfort. Just because something makes officials uneasy doesn't make it unlawful. So let me ask you something. Do you think national security is being genuinely applied here, or is it just being used as a scare tactic?
Well,
Yeah, and
you
I'm
can't
saying
treat
you do
everyone
not-
as a suspect.
You do not have the right to record our own.
Well, technically
private
I do.
vehicle. No, you don't. It's private spot. You do not.
CCTV
you
cameras
do not.
can-
You do not. That's different. You do not. You're a private person. You do not have a right to record private reg and use them for whatever purposes. You don't. So go back and look up your legislation.
You okay?
Right, yeah, you.
Yeah. Would you mind identifying yourself?
sorry. Well identified.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Guard.
God.
Yep.
Alright.
As I said, I like your phone. It's nice.
Thanks.
Where'd you get it?
It's an iPhone.
An iPhone.
Yeah.
What type of iPhone?
iPhone XR. Can you just leave me alone? Like, I feel a little
I'm in
bit
my
harassed.
workplace. I'm entitled to do whatever I want in my workplace.
Well, no, well, technically you're not. Like,
I am actually. It's part
we're
of the
in a
station.
public place.
Yeah.
You're just kind of coming up to me, circling me, surrounding me.
Oh, as I
like,
said, it's a nice phone. I'm thinking of getting one myself. You see.
so you're not trying to intimidate me.
No.
Yeah, how about this? Do you want this? From me to you.
A gift?
It's an iPhone 8, yeah. If I give you this, will you leave me alone?
But I'm not doing nothing with you.
You say you wanted a phone. Here, take this phone.
Sorry?
Take this phone.
Oh no, I don't want any of your property. So
Okay.
No. I couldn't deprive you of your phone. Why do you have two phones?
Yeah.
That's nice.
But how can we proceed? Like, can we find a resolution? Like,
Yes, that's recording.
I can't just stop recording
Why can you not stop recording?
because this is part of like a civil rights thing. I can't just concede to what you're saying.
It's not conceding to what we're saying. So what's your plan? To stand here all day?
No.
How much footage do we need? My rights as a person either. I told you I don't want to be filmed. He told you he doesn't want to be filmed. So you're not respecting any of that.
If you're in public, you don't have any.
I do have rights. So
Any
what?
rights?
Rights?
Not.
Called humanity.
I actually do have rights.
Yeah, I know.
Not her.
And you're not showing any respect or dignity towards our humanity.
Listen, if the camera's upsetting you, then that's on you. Like,
It's not on us.
it's just like the feelings
You
police.
didn't
Like,
like him standing in front of you. So
yeah,
why
but that's
is
a
it
little
any
bit different, isn't it?
No, it's not.
You're a hypocrite if you've shown no respect and no humanity towards us.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, if you fancy standing there in the rain, knock yourself out.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Right, see you later, lads. Yeah, and if I find you outside you filming any private vehicle register, it'll be a different story.
Okay.
This part of the encounter is textbook escalation through misinformation, and it's honestly wild to watch. The officer starts with, "You do not have the right to record," but the auditor immediately corrects him. "Technically, I do." This is the core clash. The officer believes private spots magically override public filming rights, but that's not how the law works. If the auditor is standing in a public space, he's legally allowed to film even if that includes private vehicles, buildings, or people visible from that spot. Then things get bizarrely personal. The officer starts commenting on his iPhone, circling him, and even joking about taking it. "It's a nice phone. I'm thinking to get one myself. Do you want this phone? From me to you. A gift." You can actually feel how the tone shifts from authority to awkward banter, almost like they're trying to throw him off balance. But he doesn't budge. He keeps bringing it back to civil rights and legal grounds, saying, "I can't just stop recording. This is part of a civil rights thing." The officer's response, "You're not showing any respect, ridiculous." And then the golden line, "If the camera is upsetting you, that's on you." Boom. That's the difference between feelings and legal boundaries. This segment exposes how, when officials run out of legal ground, they often pivot to emotion, pressure, or personal distractions, hoping the person filming backs down. But this auditor, unshakable. Do you think the officer's iPhone banter was an intimidation tactic or just awkward humor? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're loving these breakdowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more intense confrontations like this one.